Am I recording? Okay, finally. All right. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys get out and have some fun today. I wanted to jump on here real quick. Because God gave me a word yesterday. And I want to pass it on. So please hit like and share. And either tag your pastor or put it on your page so that he can see it, because this is really for the clergy. This is for the men and women of God that are leading people. Hold on, guys. Okay. So what God spoke to me about yesterday, I heard the numbers that, a third of the churches are not going to make it through this pandemic, right? And so, just came from swimming, guys. That's what I wanted to do today. Now I'm going to pick up barbecue and go to work. God spoke to me about these churches that are not going to make it through the pandemic. There's a reason why they weren't meant to make it through the pandemic. It has nothing to do with money, it has everything to do with purpose. And God kept speaking to me about merger. Those pastors that their ministries are not going to make it through the pandemic, whether it's technology, finances, whatever it is, it's part of God's plan in this next move. What are you supposed to be doing? You should be merging with the pastors that will make it through the pandemic. They're going to need you, because there's about to be an influx of souls into the kingdom, and it's all hands on deck. It is not for you to be sad that your church didn't make it. What you should be doing is asking God, where should you go? Who are you called to? And some of you, this message is not, it's going to confirm some things that you've already heard. And so one of the things he said to me too was, to tell you, don't get in pride with this. Don't try to force it. Because all you're going to do is you're going to really, I have to say, you're going to wreck the lives of precious sheep. You're going to wreck the lives of his precious people. And so it has nothing to do with you not being able to lead a flock. It has nothing to do with that. This just has to do with the change and how God is moving now. Okay. So here, the other thing he kept saying to me was, be okay with my plan. It's my plan. Be okay with my plan. He's changing a lot of things. And here's what, the only thing that really should matter to us in this moment, guys, is you should want what God wants. That's all I've been saying. God, I just want what you want. Whatever that is, however it is. I just want what you want. And so, I noticed in the last probably 30 days or so, the presence of God the power of God has really increased in my life. And I believe that's because slowly I'm getting back in alignment with what God has called me to do. And whenever you do that, of course, you're going to feel his power. You're going to feel his hand. You're going to feel his presence. And so I just want to get that word out to the pastors. Your church isn't going to make it. Don't try to force it. It wasn't meant to make it into this next phase. Now it's all about merging and dominance. It's merging and dominance. You are called to take your members over to another church and support that vision. It's all about merging and dominance. God is doing something in this season. And so that pastor that he's called you to needs you. He or she needs you. And so it's out of me, but I know I heard that the other day. I said, God, because at first when you hear churches not making it, you think you're sad. What about the people? Well, God always has a plan. He's not surprised. This pandemic has not taken him by surprise, guys. It hasn't taken him by surprise. So I'm excited, because that means the bigger the vision, the more people that are needed, the more support that's needed, and the only thing that's left to say is, Pastor, how can I serve you? You know, I believe that I'm supposed to bring my people over here, and I just want to serve the vision. And then meet with your people, let them know what God is telling you to do in this season, and make the move. You know, this is not a sad thing. Just make the move. Because if you try to go against the plan of God, it will not set well for you. It won't be well for your family, and it won't be well for the families that are so connected to you that they won't be able to get what they need in this season. And I know that's not what you want, because you would have never started a ministry if you didn't care about God's people. So don't be in pride. That was something. Don't be in pride. This has nothing to do with your ability or capabilities, and it has everything to do with God's next move. So I wanted to put that word out there. He dropped that on me. I sat with it for about a day or two before I put it out there. But that's what God told me. He said it's about merging and dominance. He's doing something in this season. So let's just flow with it, guys. Have a great day and happy Memorial Day. Bye-bye.